Hey guys, how's it going? I know it's been a while since I promised to upload more videos. Uh, just between work and, well, everything else, like a cold and shit. Uh, so yeah, here I am. Okay. Tonight I want to talk about how wrong that Ouija movie is. I know it's a remake of The Witchboard, which kinda, sorta was close, but not really. Um, just give me one quick second. I lost my stuff from Wiki. And in case you're wondering, that's my cat in the background. Okay. Wow, okay, Wiki's even off with, oh, close to the translation where it really, what Ouija really stands for is the devil's doorway, but, um, whatever. And, yeah, like, some people believe that, like, well, of course, the pointer is wrong. Um, since ghosts can't really affect the physical. There's, well, in some lores, yes, some lores, law. I shouldn't say they're wrong. Um, but some people believe in different lores that you have to use a pendulum because the ghosts can affect that. Uh, I know that that's physical too, so it kind of goes against some other lores, but whatever. Uh, with the traditional hello, goodbye, and yada yada yada, and something else I noticed too in the previews. I haven't actually went to see the movie myself. I have no desire to. Stop being a crappy. You're not getting in here. But okay. In the movie, they're actually using a Milton Bradley uh, Ouija board, which is really funny. They switched out the pointer to make it look more authentic, but you can tell it's plastic and Milton Bradley. Um, yeah. The it's kind of interesting. I've had some really freaky experiences. I mentioned in the past with Ouija boards, so I know if you're playing with a real wooden one, you're in trouble. um, you can talk to the dead with them. Yeah, at first I didn't believe it, but yeah, it is possible, and some stuff can really screw you up. um, Lots of people believe it's fake, and it works off vibrations in the hands and yada yada yada. Well, the toy ones, yeah, definitely work like that. But authentic ones, I don't know. I still believe they're real. But now let's give you a brief history on the Ouija board. How's that sound? Um, if you haven't seen one, they're uh, usually carved out of a wooden board. You'll have the alphabet, of course, one through zero. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. You'll have a hello and goodbye. Yes and no in the corners. Yes is usually represented with the sun. No is usually represented with the moon. Um, and there's like, of course, Christianity is against them. They warn you do not use Ouija boards, holding that they can lead to demonic possession. Bullshit. They believe they're just only a way to communicate with the devil. No. Um, and of course, Ouija boards are like attacked by the scientific community. What else is new? And like, there's like the demonic possession thing is, I don't know. I guess I don't really believe in the demonic possession, but I can see it happening. With, as you know, I'm very open-minded. I've done like stuff about the demonology. I've done stuff about the Satanic Bible, all that jazz, right? And I really gotta stop going off on tirades in these videos. Um, and you can see like you can also, there's spiritual possession too out there. Like people believe in it. I don't know fully how true it is, but um, I can see it happening through, like, if you contact the spirit through a Ouija board, you make the connection with it, and yeah, you could probably be possessed by a spirit too, which is what happened to Tawny Katang's character in the original Witchboard. Ugh, Wishboard, yeah. Fuck. I'm really tired, guys. I'm sorry. But this is usually the only time. This is my free times at night, so a little bit more. One of the first mentions of an automatic writing method used in a Ouija board is found in China around 1180. In historical documents of the Song dynasty, the method known as Fuji uh, planchette writing, the use of planchette writing as an obstainable means, of contacting the dead and the spirit world continued, and albeit under special rituals and supervisions, was central practice of the Huanshen school until it was forbidden by the Qin dynasty. Qing. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, so I'll just spell it. Yeah. All the rest is a bunch of words that are kind of just basically repeating itself, so I'm just going to skip it. And then, of course, the toys in the 19th century uh, were sold, of course, as novelties. Businessman Elijah Bond, second I got to relight, had the idea to patent planche and sold with the board on which the alphabet was printed. The plaintiffs, whatever. I'm gonna skip that because that's just the patent and stuff. The first Ouija board was issued on February 10th, 1891. That's basically the point of that whole paragraph, so I'm gonna skip it. Um, the scientific view. Let's see here. Anything good? Oh, here's something interesting under the scientific part. In the 1970s, Ouija boards were used. Uh, Ouija board users were also described as cult members by sociologists, though this was severely scrutinized in the field. Ouija boards have been criticized in the press for since their inception, having been variously described as vestigial remains of a primitive belief system and a con to part fools with their money. That could describe anything in this world, even advertising. Let's check under the religious responses. basically that was all covered already. Notable users, no. Popular culture, no. Wow. There isn't really a lot on here when it comes to the Ouija board. I feel a little bit let down. Wiki usually gives me enough to gibber on about. But yeah, that's basically, like, I don't know. I'm gonna reiterate some of my personal experiences with them. The scariest was I was out with friends in high school, right? And we were out at a place called Mount Pleasant here, and it's a during the winter, since we had such a lot of snowfall, it's usually where all of us would go sledding when we were kids, right? But in the summer, um, that was basically our party area. Um, so we're out drinking, right? And of course, one of the girls brings a wooden Ouija board, and me knowing about this stuff, I should have been the first one to say, guys, we shouldn't fuck with this. But of course, you know what? We're drinking. I'm like 16, so my third beer, and I'm screwed at this point, you know? I'm like, yeah, that'd be so cool. Let's do this. So, of course, yeah. What's the first thing we do? We are trying to contact the devil. Well, we ended up contacting, like, God only knows who, but it was pretty sure he was a collector. Um, Meaning collector is like a serial killer who will take like a hand, a foot, or something, as a souvenir of the victim, right? You've probably all heard about these guys before on the news if you follow serial killer stuff. Um, so what have you, right? We, of course, being drunk teenagers, we pissed it off, and so we go home, and yeah, it's like, before anyone goes in the comments say I'm stoned, my eye right here is bloodshot. Well, not bloodshot. I have a burst blood vessel from dealing with a bunch of stress and shit. So, um, from personal things going on in my life, like uh, got some medical problems going on right now. So, and I'm not getting answers. So that's why I'm under a ton of stress. But whatever. That's beyond the point. So we piss this thing off, right? And so we all go home after, right? And for the next week, if we opened the fridge, there'd be a severed body part. Like for me, I saw a head once in my fridge. I saw a hand in my freezer. And of course, I'm freaking out. Right? No one else can see this, right? So I get on the phone. I'm like, dude. And he's like, dude, I know. And he's like, so we're like, oh, we're freaking out, right? We, like that week alone, we all lost a good 5-6 pounds. So it was fun. Really, it wasn't. I don't recommend playing with these things. And that thing looking through the little oculus in the pointer is Hollywood make believe. Most pointers will not have a circle. Most pointers will just be a pointer. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please like, share, and subscribe. This is Sardo 101 saying peace the fuck out.